Welcome, H gamers, to another edition of Mature Audiences Only. And today, my friends, we are going to be checking and reviewing a game titled V Lover, which you can catch on Steam. As always, I give you a brief synopsis. So, without further ado, my friends, here we go. You have become a manager at a VTuber production by a twist of fate, tasked with the important mission of nurturing three VTubers. In order to help them reach the pinnacle of the VTuber world, you not only need to carefully manage their schedules, but also fulfill various needs. And that's pretty much the whole premise of the particular game. I'll give you a little bit more detail of the story. You play as a male protagonist that you get to name, and when we're introduced to him, he's obsessed with a particular VTuber, and he actually has an attraction to this particular VTuber. And let's just say he takes that attraction a little bit to the next level when it comes to pleasuring himself with that. So there is a twist that I'm not going to reveal because it is very hilarious and effed up at the same time. But he finds out the true identity of the particular VTuber, and one thing leads to another. Now he is the manager of these three particular girls. And for the sake of spoilers, I'm not going to be mentioning the girls' names, but I will describe a little bit of the girls. One has a dream to just reach 1 million subscribers. One is a older woman who feels that maybe she's too old to start a VTube channel because she is in her 30s. And one is what's the best way I can describe her? Let's just say she's introverted, but has a side that you're going, wow, she's actually my favorite girl in this. So the more you get deeper into the characterization of each girl, that's what actually works here on the story, is that you forget that this is an H game because the writing of the three characters, the three VTubers, when you start to learn more about them, like there's times I'm playing this that I forgot that there's actually sexy times in this particular game. And I really did enjoy the characterization of all three girls. Yeah, it might be a little bit generic, might be a little cliche in certain areas, but I really did like what they did and how the story was presented as a particular whole. As far as the gameplay goes, now this, my friends, is where things get pretty. Like I said, this is where I feel like I forgot that I was playing an H game or working towards those sexy scenes because I had so much fun managing the VTubers where you have to build their schedules up. Like you have a whole week schedule, as you can see right here, and it's your job to place what each girl is going to work on. Are they going to be gaming streaming? Or are they going to be singing? Are they going to be doing a sponsorship? Are they going to be doing a project stream? Are they going to be singing? So you have various streaming options for your VTuber. But one thing I do want to give a heads up and just a little tip to anybody who's going to buy this game is you need to build the girl stats up. So practice, 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 because they actually give you the option to watch their stream using points. And you can watch this stream and watch the comments of the comment section and then advise the girls as their manager what to do next. So I thought that was very, very cool. And there's a lot of cutscenes here because there's various cutscenes for each girl depending on the stream. So it does get repetitive at a certain point if you keep using the same stream. But the goal is for the girls to be strong in every area. So you keep practicing. You also have the option of buying items that are going to help the girls in upgrading their stats in gaming, singing, conversation, especially for the introvert. She definitely needs the conversation. And you get to get feedback from the actual crowd, which I thought was pretty cool as well. I thought the way this game is set up was addictive. Like I couldn't put it down because the management system was very fun to play. And for the price of $10, I can't I was like, wow, I'm shocked. I'm getting all this content, I'm getting all this quality for $10. So I really did like the management system. It's a little bit more stuff in depth, but I want you to go find that out for yourself should you play this game. Now you're probably wondering, as always, how is sexy time? Honestly, sexy time not bad, but I feel like sexy time took a little bit of a backdrop just because of the management system in the story, and that doesn't make it a bad thing because you do get a lot of sexy time in here. You once you build there, obviously, if you play tons of H games, then you know that you have to get affection. You gotta get the little beetle up, and then from there you get to have some sexy time. First, you get the affection up. You'll get offered various options, three options each. Once you get to 100 of first, you'll say kind of first base, third base, usually, and then you'll get full grown action. And I would say it's a little bit disappointing because there's no real options for changing positions. It's only the positions that's set for each girl, and it could get old pretty quickly. You do have some other once you reach 100 affection, there's more stuff to unlock, costumes and various other sequences, and you do get to replay them during the live stream or when you give the girls rest to have sexy times. But otherwise than that, it was okay. Not nothing that we haven't seen before. And for those who are more on the kink side, you might be a little bit disappointed. As some of the comments said on the Steam, the sex scenes are very vanilla because it's very basic. Some of y'all are a bunch of freaks, but you get the you guys get the gist of it. Graphically, I really enjoy the designs. I love the way the girls look, the animation, live 2D effects, of course, and it's just a gorgeous looking visual novel. Like I said, for $10, pretty good. Music wise, nothing to cry home about. Pretty decent soundtrack, sets the tone, sets the mood. It does its job. It's very serviceable. So, what is my final rating for V Lover? I am going to give this, our options is buy it, wait for sale, or skip it altogether for $10 in the amount of quality and the fun gameplay of the management system. Great characterization on all three VTuber girls and that funny twist from the beginning. I'm gonna give this a buy. I had fun with it. It was cool. Sexy time is pretty decent. I'll say check this one out, my friends. This is Justin from oldtacosandgeeks.com. Thank you for watching Mature Audiences Only. If you like what we do here, hopefully we earned your subscription. So please hit the like button, subscribe button, notification bell, and I'll catch you on the next Sexy Time review. Later day.